Hey you guys, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you guys are watching the replay, always let me know in the comments with hashtag replay. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click subscribe right here with this button and give me a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, anything if you find any sort of value in this video. So yesterday I did an explained simply series is what I'm gonna call it. Yesterday I talked about all about Instagram, the differences between the creator profile, personal profile, and the business profile. So today I'm gonna cover Facebook. So I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business, if you're a personal brand, the key differences between a Facebook personal page, business page, and a Facebook group, and which one you should prioritize in your marketing strategy for 2020 to see the most growth and engagement. So if you guys ever have any questions with what I'm talking about, always let me know in the comments. So I have a Facebook personal page, business page, and a Facebook group. If you guys are watching now on Facebook Live, you guys know that I do all of my Facebook Lives inside of my top rated social media marketing Facebook group, which is the Vibe Tribe. I will leave that link below in the comments if you are watching on YouTube. And essentially I just do these live streams. This is where people can ask me questions, interact, etc. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of a Facebook group in another live stream, or not in, at the end of this video, not another live stream. I'm already like, whoop, going over the head. So let me talk about the differences between Facebook personal, business, and group. So like I said, I have a Facebook group. It's top rated. There's almost 7,000 entrepreneurs in my Facebook group as of December 2019. So I have that business page and personal page. So let me talk about the differences between the three and which ones you should prioritize in your marketing strategy from a statistical standpoint and from my personal standpoint. So as we all know or don't know, you're not allowed to post business on your personal page on Facebook. It goes against and violates Facebook terms of service. So what that means is you can't use your personal page to consistently sell your business products. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, Kylie, I do this all the time, I get away with it, like, kudos to you, like that's awesome, but just know that Facebook has every right to shut down your personal profile at any given moment. So I kind of view it as like a playing with fire thing. Like, yeah, you can probably do a business post here and there, or, you know, you probably have gotten away with it for a while, but I personally know some of my friends that just wake up one day and their account shut down and they had thousands of followers. They had 5,000 friends. That's where they did all of their business. And it's not a smart idea as Facebook advances with their algorithm to continue to post all business on your personal page on Facebook, because the way that the Facebook algorithm is in 2020 is that they prioritize personal pages, because the people that had personal pages and used Facebook for personal reasons hated the fact that all they saw was business posts. Like they're like, I see so many business pages, I see so many ads. Like the reason why I use Facebook is because I wanted that personal connection, so I could see, you know, pictures from my friend's vacation, so I could see like my cousin's kids, etc., etc. So Facebook started prioritizing those interpersonal connections. So that's why they really don't like if people post business on personal Facebook pages. So just keep that in mind. If you're doing that right now, you're playing with fire. So don't say I didn't warn you. Because I know there's a couple people watching probably that use business or their personal page for business, and they want to do that because they're getting a lot of engagement, but that's because it's supposed to be for personal use. So now that that's out of the way, the only two, if you're watching this and you're an entrepreneur, the only really other two options that you have are your Facebook business page and your Facebook group. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons between the both and which one you should focus on in your marketing strategy in 2020. So if you guys are watching here on YouTube and you have any questions about either, let me know in the comments. So business page and group. So the Facebook business page really isn't prioritized in the Facebook algorithm. Now, if you're hearing that, you're kind of like, well, then I'm not going to post on a Facebook business page. So you still want to, because the reason for that being is because the Facebook business page reminds me of, and I use it like Instagram for my business. It's kind of like that thing that people search for. So when people go on Facebook and they're looking for you and your business, they're going to the search bar and they're typing in, you know, Kylie Francis social media, and they're probably going to see my business page first before they see my personal profile or my Facebook group, right? So when you go onto a Facebook business page, you want to keep it updated for your business, but just know that Facebook business pages are not prioritized in the Facebook algorithm. What they prioritize is advertising, because like I said in my Instagram live stream, the biggest difference between a personal account and a business account is that you get access to advertising. And that's what Facebook wants. They want your money because Facebook is a business, just like Instagram, just like any other business in the world. It's like you can use the platform for free, but if you want to get that boost, if you want to boost your posts or use ads manager, then you can do that using the Facebook business page, which is really the whole point of using a Facebook business page if you want to use that for your business. So the difference between that and a Facebook group is that a Facebook group is where your community lies on Facebook. So I love Facebook groups because it is my favorite way to connect one-to-one between me and my ideal clients. It's my favorite place to have you guys ask me questions. That's why I come on live streams, because another key thing that you guys need to know is that when you start a Facebook group, it's December 2019. So like I said, everyone knows the algorithm can change at any moment. So if you guys are watching this in 2025, and I don't know if this is still going to be relevant, okay? So the Facebook algorithm in December 2019 prioritizes live streaming and Facebook groups, okay? Because Facebook is going towards a data collection. I don't know if you guys know this, but the whole point of a Facebook group, it's because it has the same types of people and they can collect that data around us, okay? Or about us. So if everyone is in this group and they like social media marketing, they're an entrepreneur, et cetera, they can collect that data from this group. Not something that I ever think about on my off time, but those are just like facts, okay? But that's like kind of irrelevant. But at the same point, the best things about a Facebook group and how it differs from a Facebook business page is that a Facebook group is more about a sense of community. Whereas a Facebook business page, it's kind of just like you're posting content to keep your profile alive, and you can use ads to, promote your products and your services. Whereas a Facebook group, now there's so many different ways and rules that you can have within your own Facebook group, but the majority of Facebook groups all have the same type of thing that's, the same about them. And that is a sense of community. Everyone is in the group for a reason. So if you love horseback riding, you can join a Facebook, horseback riding group to get tips, tricks, hacks, whatever, to, clean your horse, ride better, feed, et cetera. That's where you go to learn about a specific subject. Now, my Facebook group is social media marketing for the online entrepreneur. So I teach you guys how to grow and monetize your personal brand or business on social media, more specifically using smart passive marketing, which is search engine channels, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook. Not Facebook. Pinterest, YouTube, podcasting, and blogging, not Facebook, okay? Even though I know a lot about Facebook groups and Instagram as well. So the best thing about a Facebook group is this sense of community. Another thing too is that you can connect one-to-one with your ideal clients that come into the Facebook group. So how do they find your Facebook group? They find it through search. They're searching for it. They want to search social media marketing. They search horseback riding. They search, Instagram marketing, and then they're led to your group. And then it is up to you to be the content creator to keep that engagement alive inside of your Facebook group. So another amazing reason that I already said in this live stream that you should prioritize Facebook groups in your marketing strategy is because Facebook's prioritizing that in the algorithm. So also they prioritize live streaming in the algorithm. So if you do one of the two things or both together, you are guaranteed to know, I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately for you, but you're guaranteed to know that if you do a live stream inside of a private Facebook group, your private Facebook group, and you have like a certain amount of people in that group, they're going to see your content. Now, why does Facebook prioritize live streams? It's because it encourages real-time engagement. What does that mean? That means when you go on live, I can have any sort of amount of people like hop on, hop off, whether on for 2 minutes or the whole time, and they can comment whenever they want. When I say for you guys, ask me if you guys have any questions. Bridget says, morning, Kylie. Hey, how are you? I hope you're having an amazing day. Like, I can talk to her, right? And since I can ask Bridget a question or she can ask me a question, the comments go up, but my video is still live. So that just encourages Like, essentially, that's how posts live in Facebook algorithms. They want to see that authentic engagement. And since my content is staying at the top, more people are going to see my video. And if they comment, like, or share, then that is how you get more engagement inside of your group. Now, another thing with groups is that you can keep them secret, public, or private. So secret is when no one can see it but you, unless you invite people into your Facebook group. Private means people have to gain access to your group, and I love doing this to keep this group spam free, especially with, looking over to see posts that enter inside of the group, because I also, since this group is at 7,000 entrepreneurs, I get a lot of spammy posts. The majority of the posts that I get inside of this group, 90% of them are spam. And it quite frankly has nothing to do with the person. It's just that they're not abiding by the group rules. So like I said, I can do a whole nother live stream on Facebook groups, but the main gist of it is that you can create your group the way that you want it to be customizable with the way that you want to interact with your community. And that is why I find that Facebook groups are the most amazing thing and the best thing to have for your marketing strategy going into 2020, not even compared to a Facebook business page, because I feel like both of them serve their own purpose. But look at it as if a Facebook group is your community. It's how you connect one-to-one. It's how you can show up. People can ask you questions. It's a back and forth exchange. Whereas a Facebook business page, it's mainly the value that you give, and then you might get engagement underneath it, okay? So yes, you can do live streams on your Facebook business page. Yes, people can comment on them, et cetera, et cetera. But people can post and feel that community sense, ask other people in the community questions when they feel inside of that culture. Now that's up to you to create, okay? So you can't just like magically start a Facebook group and like about social media and think 80,000 people are gonna join it. That's not how it works, okay? It's up to you to create that culture, form that community, and then actively engage with your community. So the thing with a Facebook business page versus groups, this is the main difference simply explained, okay? I know I went on tangents, but simply explained, groups provide the community aspect so they can feel a part of something. Whereas a Facebook business page is where you provide value. You can, make ads for your business. You can grow your business using Facebook ads. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but they just serve two totally different purposes. And if you're looking for that sense of community for your own business, if you feel like you're growing your following online, but you feel like people follow you, but you can't really connect with them one-to-one, then I highly recommend that you start a Facebook group for two reasons. One, it provides that sense of community. And two, Facebook, as of December 2019, prioritizes groups and live streaming inside of the Facebook algorithm over the Facebook business page. So if you go watch, I can link this below in the comments too, but I just made a video about repurposing content. It doesn't even matter if you have both of them, because quite frankly, what you say in one, you can just copy and paste into the other. You can both make them the same thing and keep them both active at the same time. So if you have a private group, you can also share that content to your Facebook business page. And since all Facebook business pages are public, that's a great place for people to leave reviews about your business. They can leave testimonials. They can share content from a Facebook business page, especially if you have a private Facebook group. So I know I always get a lot of comments where people are like, oh, I love this post. Like, can I share it? And I'm like, no, because this group is private. You can't share outside of a private group. But I always link the same post from my Facebook business page. I'm like, but you can share it from my Facebook business page. So you're not losing anything from that. And it's kind of like a win-win all around. So Bridget says, totally agree. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that's kind of really all that I have to say. If you guys have any questions about like personal page, business page, group, let me know in the comments right now before I sign off. But I'm just going to kind of wrap this up again. I know a lot of people are like, do I need a Facebook business page, for my business to be successful? Should I start a Facebook group? Can I use business on personal? And I'll just go through it again. You can't use business on a personal page because it violates Facebook terms of service. So if you've already been doing it, you've been doing it for a while and you've gotten away with it, great, but you're playing with fire. I personally know a lot of my friends and a lot of their accounts got deleted, and it's one of those things where it's like, You wake up, your account's not there. And a lot of people that have Facebook businesses are like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do, right? Because they typically don't have a backup plan from there. So just make sure that your Facebook personal profile has to stay personal because that's Facebook terms of service. So Facebook business page, you can do live streams, you can do regular posts, you can use Facebook advertising, Facebook ads manager. That's why I think Facebook business pages are amazing, because it's just a place on Facebook where your business is represented. I just made up a word. Represented. So a Facebook group is amazing for your business as well, because that provides a sense of community, okay? That, like a Facebook group, inside of this Facebook group is where I love connecting one-to-one with you guys. I love sharing valuable tips, and not only do I share them inside of my Facebook group, I repurpose that content all across the internet, on my LinkedIn, on my Instagram, on my Pinterest, on my YouTube. Like this video goes on YouTube, etc., etc. So Facebook groups are about community. Facebook business is more about your, business card. It's like your face on the internet. It's where people can leave testimonials, leave reviews, positive reviews or negative, it depends. Leave reviews, and they can also see and share your content on your business page. Now, since Facebook prioritizes groups in the algorithm, and if you do live streams, they prioritize live streams in the algorithm as well. So do the math. 1 + 1 = 2. Like, that's a win-win-win, okay? So you want to start doing live streams inside of a Facebook group, since that's the most, in December 2019, that is what is prioritized in the algorithm, is Facebook groups and live streaming. So Facebook groups are about community. Facebook business page is like your online business card. It's kind of like your resume, because you see the testimonials, reviews, you can do ads manager, etc., etc. And then your personal page is kind of like off limits for business. I'm not saying you can't ever say like you have a business or whatever, but just don't sell on every post. So yeah, that's really all that I have to say for today. So if you guys love this video, let me know in the comments. If you guys have any questions related to social media marketing, also let me know in the comments, because your question could quite literally and anonymously be the topic of my next live stream. So I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye guys.